Why, hello there, everyone. It's GleeCon, and I'm back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thank you for tuning in, you righteous viewers, you. Well, let's get right into it. On the last episode of Lore of Warcraft, we continued our extensive, exhaustive World of Warcraft walkthrough. We've been taking a Horde character through all of the Hillsbrad Foothills quests. We made a dash at the elite quests in the area. We could only get one ally. We did kill a couple dwarves, and towards the final Battle of Hillsbrad, kind of real meaty quest, and we found Humbert's Umber, maybe if you're French, his sword. And we still have a little bit to do there, and we'll probably start poking around the fringes of the Alterac Mountains on this episode. So stay a while and listen as we hop in. First thing I'm going to do is sort of kind of aggressively start shopping out. See if I can get myself a group going. I do need... we need that. Now, Gold Deer, we will go do that quest as well. I don't know that we're going to get this quest done today. Let's see. Oh, the Horde Auction House, did we get it? Nope, it expired. So I had all this talky poo about where I automatically thought I made this gold. I did not. Now I'm selling this freaking schematic for 3 silver. Probably barely covered the cost that I made in posting it in the first place. That was a silly, I don't know what you call it, error. Just a whole mental collapse on my part on the last episode. Okay, so we are looking for a group or help with the Battle of Hillsbrad and the Elixir of Agony. So we're going to put that in. I'm also going to put this in, looking for group. Looking for group or help with bada bing, bada boom. And I will also put it out to the guild. Since on this one, on our alliance, on our horde, we're part of a guild. So I'm knocking all of those. Someone just says, what is hit? What is hit? Don't know what that means. So we do need those 2 quests. Not sure how that's gonna work, but yeah, we need to... Really, all we need help with is killing Captain Ironhill. We are kind of sort of close to 33. It's not looking like we're getting any hits right off the bat. So instead, let's move it on to what else we need. Well, there's the Hammer May Fall. So we can kind of look up there. Hammer May Fall is found out here in Arathi. So let's do that. We're gonna go ahead over there, and maybe in the interim, while we're running around questing, we'll kind of keep our eyes peeled. But methinks this is gonna take us 2 episodes because of kind of how long it takes to do the Alterac ones and stuff. So I'm not gonna stress it too much. I think we're gonna have some fishing that we need to do at some point too. But yeah, no one is. It's Monday night, which is, I believe, in my guild, Mondays and Tuesdays they do raids in the evening, and since I'm back at work in the office, I'm stuck doing these night runs. And I gotta say, it is, I don't know, I gotta adjust. I am fatigued. Let's just say that. I'm tired. Work has been busy. It's going to be a really busy month. So, yeah, just don't know what to do there. What I'm going to do is we'll go kill these ogres now, right here, and then we'll go make a run to Hammerfall, and on the flight back, I'll try to fly. So the Hammer May Fall is go kill some ogres in Hammerfall, and then show up, in Arathi, and then show up in Hammerfall saying, I am awesome, and I killed some ogres. From a lore perspective, that's it. They're basically just saying Hammerfall is under attack by all kinds of things. It's actually mostly Yeah, they're in guild. You're in guild chat right now. But mostly trolls. I guess maybe ogres are also giving them a problem. Go ahead. Alright, this quest isn't too bad. It's the lowest remaining one we have that's not one of those elites. Stone tokens will do it too, as will prison break-in. I actually don't know which one of those I want to do first. Hecular's Rod is a solid one we could do. But yeah. We want to keep this up because we have tons of food. That was one of the things we needed to do, but this is a small ogre mound. They're not elites or anything. Yeah, this is a level 32 quest. We're level 33. That's another thing is I'm hoping that we can hit level 34 and go knock out a couple. We've got some travel things to do. So yeah, I finished Arathi on my other accounts. Not too bad of a zone, really. It's it's got a lot of elite quests actually. It's got a lot of tricky elite. It's better for Horde than it is for Alliance. There we go. We have somebody killing ogres in this vicinity also. So Boulder Gore out here. We're going to be competing with this Dwarf Hunter. So we need Boulder Fist Ogres and Boulder Fist Enforcers. Alright, so let's start with the punching of ogres in the face. Not really sure I even want to do anything in terms of... I mean, I guess I can just keep my totems going. At least this totem. And then as we drop lower, I'll work on the mana spring totem. Yeah, what are you really going to do about that? So this is going to be a total. If you notice, we got 420 XP because we're rested. All in total, we need 18,600 XP. So we need to kill a total of 18 ogres. So if you do the math, 18 times 400 is, let's see, 36, about 7,000 XP. A little bit more. So that's what we'll be getting out of the 18k that we have remaining. Can't really complain about that. I guess I should just keep dropping the Strength of Earth because it's just a nice, beefy little thingy here, and then every now and then I'll drop a heal on myself as needed. Okay. And yeah, again, if I'm trying to get the mana going, I'll try to drop that too. Now these enforcers, I think there's a cave up around here, so we actually have to keep an eye out for the cave. Because I don't know what HOJ Blackrock Depth. That's got it. I looked that up before. I can't. Some type of boss or a Hall of something. Hall of Justice. It's a part of Blackrock Depths, I think. Yikes! Got a crit on me on that one. Yeah, that means we're dropping a heal. And another shield. So, yeah, I want to find the cave entrance. There it is over there, because these guys are... I don't want that troll to get me. See, look. He looked a little bit scaly. What does this do? This gives me a bonus strength of 20. So, I feel like that's a pretty solid boost to strength. And then if I don't hit with any additional magic... Okay. Now, the reason I'm making my way here is because I believe the enforcers only appear inside this cave. So we need to go in here. Yep, there's an enforcer right off the bat. Cool. Somebody is in here also. Killing enforcers. They've started to make their run. Yep, now they are a high level paladin, and I hope these enforcers do not come after me. Drop a second totem just in case. Okay, they don't run, so that's good. There's another enforcer. So we're going to be kind of going deep into this cave because of the this is all only where you can find them, and we need 10. They seem to be a little stronger. He's hit me with a tomahawk. Yeah, we gotta be careful here. Get a quick one off. Oh, gosh. I will do a reincarnate and drop a potion. He's coming after me still. That was bad for me. We're gonna just see what we can get. I'm not even gonna lightning. I'm just gonna save for heals and see if I can win a kind of a war of attrition against him. Don't know if there was any, Yikes. Okay, we go. He's kind of going slow, which is kind of weird. Okay, got another heal off. Don't know. I don't know what. You see how he's when he's entering that berserk mode, it appears like he's kind of low. I mean, slow. Yeah, see how he's kind of slow on that? And I can do one of those. Yeah. Okay, we got him on that one, and I died. Oh, gosh. No. I'll drop the slow. We got to get out of here now for a minute. I've got to restore my life here. There's that troll over there. I want to have it just a minute to eat and refresh. Get my spirit going back up. That's unfortunate. Anytime we lose one of those onks like that, I think those are, I don't remember if they're 18 silver or 30 something silver. Alright, so we're 1/3 of the kills done because we've killed 2 enforcers and 4 ogres. And as you can see, the ogres don't really matter. The regular ogres, they are easier to kill. They're out here. These enforcers. And they hit hard. So there's no pussyfooting around with these guys. Gotta be serious. Okay, so here's this guy. Alright, and then just be careful. I have that stupid hood on my head. I actually like that red hood, just not on a Tauren. I guess it's a little better on a female Tauren than a male, but it's still pretty bad. These guys are worth a pinch more XP. Yeah, see, when they hit that berserk, they are still pretty tough. Gotta pop a heal off. At least I'm getting some offense going when I use the... when I keep the lightning shield going. Now I've got them within range of killing. Nice. Quite a lot of... I'm gonna have to drink some juice, I think. Okay, what do I got? This is a sweet nectar. That's better than a juice. So we're gonna drink the juice, but I gotta start building up that nectar now, too. Delicious nectar. That makes me remember when I was a young man moving off to college. There's a, I think it's called Kearns, maybe? Kearns or Hearns? There's a company that I discovered when I went away to college that makes a nectar drink. And it is delicious. Okay, see, they aggro from a pretty decent distance away. I guess if I'm going to be aggressive on my mana, I can hit them with a little flame shock too, because their damage is intense. So I really got to try to kill these guys fast. There you go. So when I hit him with the flame shock, it did seem to help a little bit. There's another enforcer down here. Bring him back over to my collection of totems. And stone totem's about to expire. There you go. Just keep that up. And remember, we've done the calculations on it. Hit him with another one of those. That's... gosh, gotta get a quick one off. Oof. Couple back to back. These guys hit hard. Just goes to show you how my character is, you know, the deeper I get into this experience, it's going to be more and more evident that I am not a DPS spec. We're halfway done with our enforcers here. bringing it back over to my Strength of Earth. Okay. Let's see what we got. If I just keep these two going. Yeah, but when I hit a crit and I mix it in with some of these things I have, I can get a solid... We can get some solid damage going on. Alright, what else do we got here? I will eat a hog shank here and drink some more of my delicious water. Burning through it kind of fast. So, tomorrow, remember I mentioned, will be a night off from the episode. I actually might get in early enough to do my, my record. Well, yeah, I'm going to try to do a Patreon. I'm just not going to be able to do 2 episodes in one go. Because I have a work event in the evening. Alright, what do we got here? Go ahead and reset up both my totems. And my shield. Okay, we're at 6 enforcers. Once we can get these last 4 enforcers, we can go back out and where things are a little bit less intense. But yeah, I just, I don't know, I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling quite tired lately. Today, the past just... I do not want to fight additional trolls, if at all possible to avoid. Bring this guy over here to the clubhouse. This is my clubhouse, your friend. Where you get my wind totem buff. Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't have an answer now. Tomorrow I do have a kind of a weird. Now they passed like a legislation. A little while back that basically said when there are voting days, they tried to make it to where we could have those days as days off, and then that lasted 1 year. So for 1 year, they gave it to where, and because tomorrow is the primary, for those of you that are in the know or politically conscientious or whatever, tomorrow is a primary. But my company was, oh gosh, okay, I'm not fighting 2 of these guys. That is not happening. So I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. Oh, I just realized I'm going the wrong way. So, yeah, it didn't last, it didn't stick. I can maybe bring this guy with me. I'm okay with that. You don't want to bring him out there. I'm afraid I'm going to aggro that guy too, and I don't want to do that. This is dangerous right here, because, yeah, I was going to say, if he got a crit, I could very well be dead. Alright, so... yeah, basically... uh-oh, that guy's still after me. Okay, he turned around. So what they did then, now, is they've changed it to where... I think they changed it then, it was going to be a... the compromise was like, okay, we'll make it like a work-from-home day kind of thing. And then that's gone. And so then they changed it. Now it's like, okay, we'll make it to where the only thing that they can require us to do is like meetings. They have to make it a flexible scheduled day. So your job has to give you the opportunity to leave and go vote. But you got to give them all your hours and blah blah blah, and but we had this big giant company State of the Union that got canceled because of weather a couple weeks ago. So now that's even gone. Now it is that you're going to go do this whatever 4-hour speech in a stage or whatever you're gonna. So now that's what I'll be doing, and it's a shame because I really do have a lot of work. I was planning on going into the office and working, but oh gosh. I hit this person with enough additional damage, maybe I can get. There you go, that guy left. Got it. Alright, so I got all the enforcers done. Fantastic. So just 3 of these ogres, and we're in a good spot. Okay. Let's see how we can do here. These guys hit a little bit less hard. Not only are they about... Oh, gosh. Okay. I didn't see that guy coming. Coming out the cut there. Yeah, so I guess the small benefit now is the place is closer to my house so that my commute is less, and I can basically sleep in 1 extra hour, and I'll get out of work an hour later, but so that's where I'm at. That will be my day. And the downside, though, the trade-off is I will be sitting for half a day listening to people talk. When I have a metric ton of work to do. Mana's getting a little low. I'm trying to be stingy, though, and not drink a juice since I only have to kill 1 more ogre. No more work talk. My bad, guys. That's the downside. You put me back in the office now. I'm back to thinking that it matters and that I should, like, it's just, you know, when you spend 40 hours a week doing something, it kind of sort of preoccupies you a little bit. Wait, at least just natural generation of mana. Okay. Alright, how we going here? And then we're just gonna take out this last ogre and then make the run over to, let's drop this bad boy. Rejuvenate my mana a little bit faster. Especially since I'm going to need to switch over to wolf form here in a minute. Inimo. To make the run over to Hammerfall. Which is good because then we can get the flight path over there. Like, there's positivity behind it. That was dangerous. So dangerous. Let me at least get one of those off. Okay. Alright, so we have killed the hammer, the boulders. We did die, and you have to use a reincarnation, so that's pretty much wipes our ability to use that for an hour. But we'll get some XP, and then now what I will do is when I start flying to kill time, we will re-advertise. We've done 1 quest. This one is called The Hammer May Fall, and there's no follow-up, so we can just go check this one off. Let's go to the spreadsheet. Quest walkthrough. Bam, bam, bam. It's somewhere up here. The Hammer May Fall. Make sure I'm not... I was going to say make sure I'm not getting... Uh-oh. Gotta be careful here, because if you go to Refuge Point... Those Alliance guards will end your existence. The hammer will fall. There it is. The hammer may fall. So we're going to go turn that bad boy in. 1 quest done. Debiri's Farmstead. There are 2 farms in this area. So this is a true contested zone. These Debiri farm people, they will actually be friendly if you are Alliance, and conversely there's a farm down here that it will be that is friendly to the Horde. Hammerfall is a good spot to have too, because it's where we'll get our when we hit 225, it's where we will get our first aid going. This quest right here, the Princess Trapped, it's quite a line. A little bit annoying. Not the toughest chain to do, but gee whiz, that you essentially need either a full party of 5, like a full dungeon. It's a level 50 elite, but the mob is only level 44. It's a 44 elite mob, but she spawns endless level elementals that are around the same level. So the DPS race is so intense on her. And you need somehow to aggro. Like if you're melee DPS, you're screwed unless you're part of a team. Meanwhile, there is a whole chain about Trollcalar, and that one's a much harder chain, but the finale is not nearly as hard. Okay, so let's tell this person that we have done our job.
So, you think you're strong enough to help Hammerfall? So be it. Tallow either sent you to that ogre mound in the hopes that you would kill yourself, or he thinks you're strong enough to aid us. Either way, you're here now, and I am in need of more soldiers in our fight against the constant attacks. If you plan on staying in Hammerfall, then get some rest and come speak to me again when you're ready. There's no shortage of fighting to be had. The Witherbark Trolls and Boulderfist Ogres of Arath.
Don't tell me about that. Alright, so that was pretty good. We're down to needing 8k. Alright, now we're going to go back to Hillsbrad. So now we will go ahead and put in Battle of Hillsbrad and Elixir of Agony. Again, I'm not being super aggressive. Typically, if you hit the chat's aggressive, you'll start to get someone that'll have a little bit of sympathy for you. They're like, ah man, this person's really stuck. They really need the help. Human nature 101. But I just don't feel like being aggressive with it right now. So what we will do instead is... See, I'm kind of on the fence. There's worn stone tokens, which is tough. But Hecular's Revenge is higher level, technically. But Prison Break-In is a better... I think we'll do Hecular's Revenge. It's just kind of more of a one-off. When did we start? I think we started it. About 30-ish minutes. Okay, so now that I'm back in this, I will put this out there. See if anybody wants to get going. If we had one strong person or just one second person, that was, or just a couple people, we could do it. We just need, we need that going on. I don't know why. I don't know if it's common that all the raids happen tonight. But there's a lot of people raiding, and there are that's gonna be true tomorrow too, but I'm not gonna be making an episode tomorrow. Like I said, I will probably try to make one, but I'll do a Patreon record for Assassin's Creed. I'm trying to get at least one of those per week so that I stick to a schedule for when, if anyone wants to support the Patreon, there will be at least one Assassin's Creed episode dropping per week. So for anybody that wants that, it'll work out to about $1 an episode, and yeah, I'll try to keep that flowing for all. Let's do this silk cloth. I'm trying to get to 210 so I can finally learn Mage Weave. I didn't get a lot done today. I've pretty much finished the Swamp of Sorrows. That's a very short zone whenever we finally get there. Okay, cool. So we have someone that says they'll do Battle of Hillsbrad with us.
What are you looking for?
Sweet, that's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so we have a partner now, and it is a mage, level 31. We'll just have to see how it goes. Mages are pretty good. So I will maybe level, like I said, we need 8,000 for this, and we'll just see. So now, since I have a mage, I might switch over and actually drop a stone skin. But let's look at my talents here, because I have the enhancing totems. It's really strength of earth that is better. My wife is texting me, but she's gonna have to wait to make my video. Alright, but with a mage, with the ability to sheep and stuff like that, maybe we'll be able to get it going. Maybe, guys. Let's find out how it goes. If we can get this done, then that's a pretty solid success for the day. And I'm not as worried about breaking in there. I wish we had some kind of stealth. My wife is talking about someone barfing. I want to kind of go around this farm here. Okay, so just letting her know I'm in the middle of a record so that she's not being ignored for some personal reasons. But yes, so the text she just sent me was that her patient just spewed chunks all over her like a volcano. I would not want her job. Okay, so I think when we drop these weapon totems here, I will keep the mana totem going for the two of us, and the strength totem going for myself. Don't need to worry about Wind Fury. Okay, so I think, oh, that was the guy shooting a gun at me. I was like, what the heck? Alright, so they're using arcane, which is interesting. I'm gonna drop my drop some heals on myself here. Yeah, these. Uh-oh, we just drew a second guy. Alright, so second rifleman. I mean, we need them, so the end of the world. I do not know what this person is doing, what kind of mage they are. If they're hitting with, yeah, a lot of arcane. I wonder if that's not a common spec. Okay, the mana rejuvenation is useful. Okay. And I'm gonna drop some, there you go, they're hitting with a wand. Okay, so we are gonna hit this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a protection. I'm gonna drop a spirit. I'm gonna drop a strength. I'm gonna go ahead and eat a well-fed and drink a juice. Maybe they can give me some water. That'd be useful. This is going to be tough. This is, if you recall from the last episode, this is not much better. I wouldn't even say it was better than what we were doing on the last episode. I'll put that out there in case we can get anybody else, because if we can get a third person, that'd be great. Okay.
I'm out of range.
So we're we're gonna go ahead and draw this dude in. Oh, great, we drew 2. Fantastic. See a second person, so they're gonna be coming right after me here. And let's get the mana. I don't know why they're dropping Blizzard. Don't understand the exact... Ah! I got hit. Gosh, forsake it. Okay, so there we go. We got a third. Oh my gosh, it's at level 28. And after I just used all my buffs. Fantastic. Okay, so no buffs this time. But we got a third member. So that will hopefully help us. This is a level 30 quest, so you would think. Let's see if we can get a whole group going. Let's see if we can get a whole group going on this team. Yikes. I am disappointed that I died. I should have busted off. It's my own fault. I knew there was a chance of death when I knew that I had aggroed the riflemen on the side. And, I was gambling. And the gamble lost, and it caused a wipe between me and my ally here. But with a group of 3, we will hopefully be... I also don't know what this person... I don't know, I've never played like an arcane spec, but they seemed to be doing kind of just random things. I just know because I play mage more. Like, I don't play hunter as much. You could suck as a hunter and I wouldn't know. But because I play mage more, I know various rotations, and I can't think of one that uses arcane missiles. Like, there's not one that does a single target. That does a single target blizzard. That's not a thing. So we screwed it up there, but oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna pick that, aggro that person up, I can already tell. Yep, that's what I saw. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. I need to be using my fire totem more too to help out. And already blow, like, you just know it's a whole different kind of game. I blow through my lightning so fast. Okay, and then I need to be, I mean, and then hitting, okay, if you want to spam the, yikes, okay. Alright, so it's gonna be tough, but we will do it. Okay. What is this guy doing? Alright, so then, I was gonna say, and then we get a melee hunter? Well, his DPS is better. Now that there's 3 of us, we're in a better sitch here. That's cool. Good for you, buddy. Hopefully that Mage Eye Blunderbuss does something for you. I will, yeah. We'll see if, see what they have. If not, I'm gonna just use my own water. But, cool. Thanks. Alright, so, I'm just gonna drop it somewhere right in the middle. Alright, we gotta make our way in.
It's too far away.
Tank, come on. What is this guy doing? What is the cat doing? Okay. Alright. Man, that hunter's... No, the hunter's damage is way better. Better than mine, for sure. And... I mean, sure. Did they hit me up with some of this stuff? Sure. Okay. And I just need to keep a little track of his kitty cat there. Alright, so this is better. Got this guy over here. Okay. And then I'll make sure to heal this dude. Okay, so now we have a better situation. Now that there's 3 of us, I think we can get this going now. Just gotta make sure to be ready to... Okay, cool. Cool. Throw the heals on homeboy. And I'm gonna go ahead and drink. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, let's go in here. Pull it some. Okay. We want that because we want this guy coming over here. I don't even know what that was. It was like a okay, so there is another person right here we'll go for. Ah. That means we just aggroed 2 more. Okay. Should be okay. I just need to keep my own... Let's see what they can do. They are... Let's say they are hitting me up. Okay, now they've aggroed onto her. I don't know why she is hitting up. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Crap! So many. Ah, gosh. We pulled too many. I'm not helping the team very well. This is not good. Hopefully he's just feigning death. Dang. We'll get there if we can just make progress slowly but surely. So we just, yeah, once we're in the halls and it's not 8 dudes, it'll be easier. It's just, I'm not adding anything to the group now, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I can see how I just don't want these. I really think with this trio we can do it. It's just about patience. Not everybody's patient. Some people will. Some people will get discouraged, you know, if you get a couple deaths, and we'll just have to see how it goes. This is a tough quest. These people are kind of low. We're going to aggro from very far away. And it is what it is, but if we can just persevere here, and if not, it is what it is, and we just don't get it done this time either. We've got almost all of our, really, if you look at I can't really see, so this is, because of me being dead, it's perfectly blocking the one quest I want right now. We still need 3 priests and 1 more mountaineer. We're so close. Okay. So there is a rifleman, and a priest, and a rifleman. That's the problem. We pulled that pack right there. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and bam. There's stuff going here. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. You're gonna pull the whole freaking pack. Okay, so, have your pet follow. Maybe I can get that one to aggro onto me instead. Okay, let's get a heal on him. Okay. I gotta get a heal on myself now. We're pulling these stronger packs here. Nope, didn't want that to happen. Get it, come on, come on. Gosh, for a second, okay. Ah! Dang it! Oh, crap. More than anything else, I'm worried that they're going to quit because of this. Okay, so I need to communicate a little better. This is where talking would be a little bit better. I was trying to pull that rifleman out. Their aggro range is a little higher than mine, so... but I mean, even with that, we got a couple more that time. We got the other guy in there. We just have to get in those doors before... before the respawn happens. If we can just get in there, man. Wait. Hot lion chops are 6. Yeah, we'll use hot lion chops. Okay. And this is tough, but whatever. We're at 66%. What's my XP? It's only 5,800. We're getting about, with a 3-ban. Yeah, we're only getting 250 each, so that does drop us some. I'll just keep advertising more. That Hunter's DPS is good. The Mage is not adding a lot, I don't feel like, but I could be wrong and I'm just underestimating them. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to be able to heal them more, but I'm trying to do... I don't know if I'm trying to do too much. I don't know what the case is. Okay, so we got these people here. So let's add this on. I will... Yeah, they got their people. There's another person. Oh, that's a... Okay, so they're at level 40 something. Let's get the heals going on myself here. Yeah, heals going on with this guy over here. I do not know what he picked up unless he picked up another... Gosh, what am I getting? I don't know, yeah. Not sure what's going on. I don't know where all these guys are coming. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. You just gotta... For freak's sake. Oh my gosh. We're chain pulling so many packs. That person will be here soon. Well, with the level 46, 48 coming, we should be in better shape. They'll be here soon. Now, Classic Plus, I've heard some about this. They say does Classic Plus have a release date? I don't know what that means. I don't know what Classic Plus is going to be. I think I read a little bit about it. I think now that we have this 48, we'll be okay. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm too tired, maybe this fatigue. I'm not leading this group well, and it seems like they're relying on me in that role. We're just chain pulling. So they run. That's a big part of it. You need kind of heads up play sometimes. A mage can kind of do that. I'm not providing any good heads up play. I'm just trying to keep myself alive. I feel like their aggro range. I'm not taking into account the greater aggro range of the hunter and his pet. I'm just kind of, and I guess maybe I'm trying to rush too much. So let's just take it slow while we wait for this other guy to come. Try to not die again. Ah, ha, ha. We can do it. We can be better. It'll be alright. Yeah, I would be bummed if they wanted to charge more. That would make me sad. Alright, so I'm gonna eat, drink, and be merry here. Look at these guys, these riflemen. The problem is that we're killing them, but then we're not getting them. They're just aggroed right there. So, quick heal off on her. What is that? How does this orc person even healing? How does that work? Get the mana rejuvenation going. We're gonna pull another rifleman right now. Have heads up. I could have alerted, I guess. Okay, so we're killing a couple riflemen. I'll just keep myself alerted. I'm going to have the aggro on this one, so I gotta get the heals going. I don't know if I can't steal the aggro from the pet if he doesn't have growl turned on. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay, so there's a mage. Fantastic. Okay. Whew. Alright, so just keep dropping these guys. Yeah, they must be using like an arcane shot kind of sitch here. Ready? Okay. Now, because of their pull, yeah, that's much better. Now that we have this person, we can actually just roast them. Okay, now we'll let them do what they want. He can kind of smartly, there you go. I don't know what he hit him with. Oh, like probably, like a weakness to magic kind of. And now I don't even have to worry about the frost. Because, they're getting slowed by a frostbolt mage, which is just great. And this is it's not a Winter's Blast mage. I don't know what their thing is. Thank goodness for this mage here. Okay, so there's a couple riflemen off to the side. We're going to aggro those guys. Okay. That's typically the kind of sitch we were at before. Get myself a heal. Now I have mana to spare. Keep an eye on the kitty cat here. Great. Now, yeah, they can... They've got a couple riflemen here. So now I can... They both! Now both mages did it. Now all of a sudden our other mages has learned how to polymorph. Fantastic. That is great. That's basically what we should have been. No. Now I'm going to keep this on, but I don't think I'm even going to have the aggro enough to use it. This guy's been targeted over here. Okay. I wonder if he tab targeted. We had a lot of, issues, you know? We had a lot of... I got the threat off of him. Okay, this guy's coming. Okay. Yeah, much better now. Now just having that higher level person that's also helping us methodically pull. Much better. Much better. This is basically what we needed to do in the beginning. No, it's my bad. I was not a good leader. Sometimes I am. I'm not always this bad. You guys may have seen it on camera. Sometimes I'm better. Today was just not that day. I was just not. Go. So within this camp here, we are also looking for the Shin Digger Moonshine, so it can spawn wherever. Gotta be careful by dropping the totems out here. I gotta re-drop them when we go inside because it might aggro on some other stuff. Did we have something out here? Okay. Nope. Got another person. She has Frost Nova'd it, or whatever it's called. No, Cone of Cold. Whatever Dungeons and Dragons adjacent type move it is. This is the second time we had that. We found that one dropped for us last time. Said, wait here, I'll bring him out. Okay. Let's see. It's typical mage type move. You just bring the guys out. I don't want to stay out here too long though, because I don't want these guys to respawn. Alright. Yeah, we don't need to wait there while he brings them out. Okay, so here we have a Mountaineer. Pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff, cuz. Okay, now we do have to keep an eye out for our Shin Digger Stout. I have to keep an eye out for mine. It can sometimes appear back there. Now, yeah, down here is where the boss is, so this is a better... Where? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a couple more totems. The Shin Digger Stout can appear in a lot of these places. It looks like a little barrel. Oh, I see. This is where it's important to want to pull them correctly. Now we have all the priests. There's two guys right there. Oh, he's evading. Okay. For whatever reason, he didn't aggro. Probably because the other guy was too high level. He didn't want to, like, chain aggro. That the kind of tether on that situation changes. Okay. Just kind of trying to keep an eye on my stuff too. Great. Reapply this too. Okay, so I'm looking for... Oh look, they got Humber's sword. Good job. Now looking for the stout over here. I don't see it. This is where we definitely have to be careful. How we aggro. We want the mage to be the one to pull. Because she won't chain aggro them as far. Here comes a dude right here. All good in the hood. Let's get our stuff going. Oh, I had this guy, don't worry, man. Okay, so he's got me. I will just make sure to hit him with a slow. Okay. Cool. Let's get this going. So we got some of the tougher ones there. Yeah, they sometimes appear right down there. That is the boss, Captain Ironhill. He is a 30 elite. These guys are all elites. Okay. Yeah. I like what we got going on here. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Oh, we didn't aggro the other one. Perfect. Okay. Great. Alright. He got all buffed and big, so this is the main guy. After this, I feel like no matter what happens, we will somehow make this work. That was the guy we had to kill. Sure, there are some mountaineers. We just need to go around looking for the stout. Now, these guys need it, but I don't see any down there. Okay, so we're good. We still have this. Yeah. I don't see the... There you go. He's activating himself. Gonna probably bust myself off with a heal. I did not heal myself. I healed somebody else on the team. Whoops. Okay. No worries. Nice. Okay, so there is no stout down here. Of course. Okay. Alright, so we do have to keep searching. Because the stout can appear in numerous different places. It respawns throughout. It can be a little bit tricky if you are searching on your own. Or if you're, rather if you're searching with a group, it's actually harder because it can appear in numerous different spots. So here it is right here. Here's a keg. I'm going to just grab that. That will respawn. So it won't respawn right here. There's one more right there. Okay, so so we have they can have that chest. I don't care about that. Alright, I think we're good. I'm not gonna, you know, beat them about the head about it. Maybe no one else is on the quest except me. So, we did get, luckily, some help here from a higher level character, which is all good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, team. Thanks, person that... Thanks, mage. We were sucking. We weren't getting it done without you, so... I appreciate it. You will probably never see this, but if you ever do, I greatly appreciate it. Or if anybody knows of the Little Rascals, Velon, anybody from the Little Rascals Guild, you end up watching this, thanks. I appreciate it, because, oh, look at me, I didn't even count on that. Self-grats. Okay, 3% reduction in mana now, and we hit that level that I wanted. Alright, so we'll fight a little bit more on the way out here. Great. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to throw out a thanks there for helping, for not giving up. We should all be good. Out of here, off into the woods, and we're going to go back and turn in those two. So we did the elites. So if you look at our time, this is a little bit over an hour, but not in any kind of extensive amount of time, which is cool. So we're going to do just a little bit today, just a little bit more. We're going to turn in these quests, the Battle of Hillsbrad and the Elixir of Agony. I'm going to leave the party too. Whoops, I hit that sometimes, that voice chat. Thank goodness. So we did do one of our higher level ones. So what this leaves us with is a series of quests. Well, we have the far away quest, the Thunder Bluff quest. We do have to take care of that. We also are gonna have to go... That's gonna send us back to Stone Talon. So we'll probably run a little bit more tonight, but maybe not a ton. And then when we come back here, we do really have some things here. So what we'll finish right now is... Let's look at what we got. We're about to turn in... the Battle of Hillsbrad 6 and Elixir of Agony 4. Okay, so those are both about to get turned in. Let's go ahead and check those off. And then that's gonna open us up for their respective sequels. Elixir of Agony 5 and the Battle of Hillsbrad 7. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick that up and turn it in. And then really we have the, because these things are about to happen right now. So then we're going to pick up and turn in the Battle of Hillsbrad. So what that leaves us with is the ones we have to fly for. And we did the Hammer May Fall. We actually turned that one in. I checked it off. So that leaves the Stone Tokens, the Couple for Halkilar's Revenge, the Prison Break-In, and these. We will probably, because those don't require a lot of travel, even though they're hard, we might be able to finish them all. Now we're high enough level 2, now that we're 34, that we can get the Crown of Will, but that is Alterac Mountain. We're
Your
not picking
actions
that
on the
up.
battlefield are worthy of the highest praise.
Great, now we're honored with Undercity.
Because you fought with such valor and perseverance in the Battle of Hillsbrad, I have written this commendation, extolling your heroics in combat for the High Command to recognize. Take this sealed commendation to Very Mathras in the Undercity. Go with pride,
Okay.
adventurer.
So we do have to turn that into the Undercity. That was sort of the end. That's really the finale of Hillsbrad.
What is it?
Sometimes I get so bored out here in Terran Mill, I'd like to open up the formaldehyde jar. Let the lovely aroma waft through the air. Makes Oompy a little nervous, though. So were you able to get the keg from the dwarves? I swear if I have to stare at this deadly elixir without using it on someone for another day, I'm going to scream.
Finally, now we are ready for action. Next door, the Death Guards are holding a few captured farmers hostage. High Executor Darthalia suspected one of the military strategists from Stormwind to be hiding out amongst them. Apparently, the military chap was found dead in the Plague Lands last night. Darthalia, always looking out for me, decided the prisoners would be left to my disposal. I think it's time we threw those farmers a party. Sounds like a grand old time. Place this tainted keg on the rug in their room. Plagued brew for all.
Yeah, and then this is what you do. You just come in here. A musty smell emanates from the rug. You rest the tainted keg on the dusty rug. And now these humans, all of them, they're triplets. Finally, they show mercy. They've given us something to drink. Shindig a stout too. Think the night I was parched. Do you like how they're all identical? And then it starts smoking. And they all die. Hooray for us. Bully for us. We have murdered them more. Okay, so we are... That's pretty great. Now what we're going to do is Hearth to Orgrimmar. We have a sealed commendation to be opened by Lord Varimathras back when we get to the Undercity. Okay, why are we here? Well, we need to do... we're not going to do like all kinds of tons of crazy stuff. But we need to fly over to the Undercity, to Thunder Bluff for sure. Let's do that piece right now. Feel like we got to get some done, because if we save too much travel, the quests that we have are all doable, but challenging.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
So yeah, let's look at what we have here now. So we really technically still have not turned in the Battle of Hillsbrad. So we should kind of check that one off, actually. We did not turn it in yet. We're going to return to flying to Thunder Bluff. This is what we're going to do now. And then that's going to send us up to Stone Talon, where we will get the Flying Machine Airport. That's probably where we're going to stop. We could probably do it. I just don't know if we have to go back to Thunder Bluff or not. And then we'll save... the next episode, where we will spend our time traveling back. We'll turn in the Battle of Hillsbrad. Stone tokens and prison breaking can be done at once. It's going to be medium. Hecular's Revenge 1 is not that hard, but then taking it in suicide missioning into South Shore, because it's a suicide. Okay. Not too bad. Going back and get the Bracers of Binding, the Dalaran Patrols, those are a little bit trickier. Now, Goldeer, let's look at Blackmoor's Legacy. I don't know, I didn't have that. Yeah, so, oh, there you go. So you just basically go there and go back. They kind of go bam, bam. And it gets harder. This chain really should all be when we do Alterac Mountains. It's tough because the mobs around there are like level 35, 36. The mobs you have to fight, and we're only 34. So even if we save, we will save that one for last, but it's a bit of a slog. You do have to just make your way up to the guy so you can hypothetically just die. But oh, you know, while we're in Thunder Bluff, we should do our leather working too. We also have fishing to take care of. We could do that while we're out and about. Nah, probably won't do the fishing because I want to do that when we are out there. I mean, we have to consider how long. I'm trying to split the difference here. Because I don't want to get us sucked into doing like a 2.5 hour long episode for the last one because we cut too many corners on this one. I would like to finish this zone in just one more outing, and it's just going to be a pinch tough because the Hecular's Rod, if we're looking at them again. Okay, so let's really break it down. Let's do these two right now. That's easy. So this brings us down here. Stone tokens. Let's look at what that actually requires because we already picked it up. You're going to be getting 10 tokens from the dudes. The drop rate's okay. The mobs are kind of hard. Okay. Hecular's Revenge. We're looking for a single rod drop. That's going to be 100% dependent on RNG. It could take us an hour to get the rod. It could take us... We can get it on the first drop. And it'll take us no time, and then that quest is quick. We're in Shaman with Hatchet. Can they even use that? I can't use that. Alright, so we have to turn in these quests over here. And then we also need to go to do the Shaman thing. And I want to play with... leatherworking. We're going to probably have to fly to Stone Talon after this, because that's the next set in the chain. And we want to level up. So we have some things we can do. We can at least do some of our housekeeping now that we hit an even level. A little dry here. And we're so high on the Turn to Thunder Bluff and the other one, those are not going to be hard. But we do want to make sure we level up. Oh, they're down there in the freaking pools. Well, what's up here? Is this Shaman or Druid? Oh, this is Shaman. So while we're up here, let's train. You need that.
The spirits have guided you to.
Alright, so upgrading our Frost Shock now to do 220 damage. That's nice. Okay, that more than doubles the damage of Frost Shock. So I will not complain about that. That's pretty good.
The spirits have guided you to me.
And then that's it for Elemental. Okay. For enhancement, upgrading Rockbiter, which I do like. Rockbiter is nice, but it's kind of defunct now because of the Wind Fury. That 211. Pretty good upgrade.
The spirits have guided you to me. How may I be of service?
Okay, Sentry Totem is a new thing. And a new Stone Skin Totem. So let's look at that. So, Sentry Totem. Summons an immobile Sentry Totem. This is an air totem with 100 health that allows vision of nearby area and warns of enemies that attack it. So this is just like another version of Farsight. Kind of dumb. My least important of the totems. So I'm going to take those off too. So this is kind of stupid. I wish it really did take out whatever, but yeah, so you right click between the totem to switch back and forth. Dumb. Which also means you can't take the buff off unless you drop a different totem. Okay, and then Stone Skin Totem now is 20 deep damage less per compared to 16, so pretty decent upgrade for.
The spirits have guided you
But again, we don't use that one as much. And we gain no restoration talents, so pretty lame level. Upgrade to Stone Stand, which I don't really use. Sentry Totem, which is stupid. Upgrade to Rockbiter, I don't use it anymore. Frost Shock upgrade is the only decent thing that we picked up. So pretty lame level overall. Certainly not one we needed to rush out and go get. Bummer. Well, maybe 36 will be cooler because 34 was lame. And all we did was gain a 1% decrease in our mana cost, which we'll be doing that for 2 more levels. Before we have to actually look and see what's next on the chain here. Alright, so let's turn in the Return to Thunder Bluff.
What now?
You have returned, Gleekin Soul. Do you bring aid from Apothecary Leiden?
A toxin from Apothecary Leiden? Very good. If I know Leiden, then this toxin will be quite effective against the Venture Company. The toxin is ready. All that
He fills
remains
a container
is
with
its
toxin.
delivery. You, adventurer, must make that delivery. The Venture Company must have a means of sending messages and light cargo between its headquarters and its operations in Stone Talon. It is likely a small skyport. Not big enough for a zeppelin, but perhaps for a flying machine. You must search the areas in Stone Talon under control of the Venture Company and find this skyport, if it exists. If you find it, then place the toxin there. Place it and run.
Alright, we will do that. And we're also going to... let's do our leatherworking first. And then we have to fly to Stone Talon. And let's find where the leatherworking trainer is. Oh, he's like in a sort of a big hut. Let's talk to this
Greeting.
dude.
What are you looking for?
Profession, trainer,
profession?
leatherworking. Oh,
There
that's
is a
right.
symmetry in the idea of the hide of your enemy providing you with protection. To further your leatherworking skills, look for Una inside the Thunder Bluff Armorers on the middle rise.
Probably need to put some stuff in my bank too, but I can do that in Orgrimmar because after we go to Stone Talon, we can. What's the skinning? How's that? Oh, I can do artisan. All right, so we're now doing artisan skinning. I'm ready to go for it. We have maxed out. We don't have to spend any more money on that, although that was a big chunk.
How may I aid you?
Okay, so let's sell some of this stuff. Don't need that. That's about it. About all we can sell. Okay, so now we're gonna do our leatherworking supplies.
What brings you here?
We need salt and okay. I have 9 of these. Okay, so first we're going to make all of our medium hides. Now, what can we really spend on our medium leather? All of these, so we have a pretty decent amount of options. Tailoring, tailoring, tailoring. Okay, a couple more, couple more, couple more. Alright, so that is, we don't have the tail feathers for that. That we'd have to make the fine leather belts, and I always ruin my things. Okay, so 4 with 1. That's decent. That's way too much stuff. Nope. Or 14, so we'll definitely take these. We need 2. No, we need 3. Okay, so this is, by far, as long as we've got the medium, this is the quickest way to upgrade our leatherworking. This will take us up to maxed out journeyman, so we'll officially be at the expert level, even though we've already technically trained expert. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, these are the ones we're already wearing. Cool for us. And we have this recipe that's 170 thick Murloc armor. Guess it's going to require Murloc scales. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, those are still, we still have 6 more points, so that's good. Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's just dump off this wool.
Hail, sister. I'd like a moment of your time, if I may. We Tauren have endured much in our trials and tribulations in establishing our homeland.
So it basically
We
says,
now find ourselves in a dire shortage of cloth. If you have the materials to spare, I ask that you please donate them. You certainly would earn the gratitude of Tauren everywhere in helping us out. Wonderful. We thank you for your generous donation.
we are currently accepting donations for wool cloth. A donation of 60 pieces of wool cloth will net you full recognition by Thunder Bluff for your generous actions. Our stores are such on wool that we would only need 60 pieces from you total. We should be able to acquire enough from others in the realm to support our drive. If you have the 60 pieces of wool cloth on you and are ready to donate them, I'm able to take them from you now.
Wonderful. We thank you for your generous donation, adventurer.
Yeah, I rock. Pretty. Just rocking all over the place. So that was one of them. I think we already did another one, if I remember correctly. Alright, so let's talk to the expert. No, the artisan.
I cannot help you with further training.
Ah.
Your skill at working with leather.
Look at all that.
You
Tons.
should speak with Una over there. I will vouch for your skill if need be.
Okay, so first of all, cured heavy leather, cured heavy hide. We have 1, which takes 3 salt. We'll do that in a second. So if we build the straight up building heavy leather, the Hillman shoulders, that's easy. I feel like that's 4, that's quick. Those we can't do, those we can't do. And what about the Hillman's cloak? That's heavy leather. We can actually build that, and I think you need that for like a quest or something. And heavy armor kit. So those are all nice, but way easier than all of that is this. I mean, that's like turning it into something we need. I'm torn because this is pretty dang easy.
Greetings.
I think this is better. Getting 5 points this way. It's still orange. It's using the leather hide that I have. It's so cheap. 4 pieces of medium leather gives us 1. And it lets us burn up that medium hide. So it's not just sitting around. I can't resist. Okay, so then this will get us to 155. Remember, we need 170 to learn this thing. It's sitting in our bag. Pretty good, pretty good. So now we're in the heavy leather realm, which looks about where we should be because we're starting to get it here and there when we're fighting mobs that are actually at our level. Like those Yeti, they give us. And we can turn medium into heavy. That's another cool thing about leatherworking. It's not like some of these other professions where you get obsolete materials. Nothing's ever obsolete. It can all be funneled into higher level. And you make decent money off this stuff. Okay, so we'll go ahead and... Now, he can't train me.
Further training. Your skill at working with leather rivals my own. You should speak with Una over there.
Okay, we need 160.
Need be.
So I will...
Cairn has brought us to a land rich with possibilities for the future.
Go ahead and
We
just
have
build
been
the one
fortunate,
more.
And so in turn we pass on our good fortune to others. That is why I began teaching.
Now it's green. But I feel like we'll still... Now at this point, now that I burned that up, cool. Let's just do it. So we will still have, from time to time, little pieces of heavy leather. But now, we should just take the heavy leather, the medium, and turn it into heavy from this point forward. If we can even get... I mean, we're actually already pretty solid. I think we'll be alright. We might be able to do some heavy armor patches and stuff like that. Maybe if we get 1 more point, I'd feel better. Did not. Alright, but we can get 1 from this cured heavy hide by taking 3 salt and making a cured heavy hide. We actually have this extra cured light hide, which I don't need either. Alright, so if I go to the top, the heavy armor kit takes 5. We can get 2 points out of that. That's cool. And if we don't, the Hillman's Cloak also takes 5, but they're kind of useless. But I think you actually need them for... I think that's Alliance, actually. Alright, so we will get to 160 by building these 2 heavy armor kits, which are awesome. So I like that. Fantastic. Cool. 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 Look at all this good stuff. Okay. So, we're at 160, so we can learn these next couple
Cairn
things.
has brought us to a land rich with
Green leather
possibilities.
belts and guardian
We have been
pants.
fortunate, and so in turn we pass on our good
Guardian
fortune to
pants
others.
require bolts of silk
That is
cloth,
why
so we're
I
never
began
going to be
teaching
building them.
adventurer.
Green leather belts, they take a cured heavy hide and an iron buckle, so we're pretty much not going to be building them either. So we are going to be sticking to the Hillman's Cloak. Actually, the heavy armor kit is even better. We'll be making heavy armor kits for a little bit of time. And, yep, now heavy leather is not worth anything, but we can still get some from the heavy leather hide. Alright, so I am stoked about what we can do with leather. And now we need to fly again. We need to get down to Stone Talon to do the Flying Machine Airport. I don't remember if we turn that back in here, then return to Apothecary Zama. So that's back in Thunder Bluff, I think. Bummer.
Peace. When mounted on the back of a Wind Rider, one sees that its reputation for strength and speed is well earned.
Okay, so that's way back at the tip top here. Early quest. So we turned in and been picked up. Bam. Where's Apothecary Zama? I think that is the guy that we picked it up from. So we will turn this quest in. I mean, it's a bummer that we have to... Alright, I guess what we'll do is we'll turn it in, and I think we have to fly back to Thunder Bluff for this. And we won't watch the flight, so we'll turn this quest in, and then I will make it back over to the flight path. We'll log, and then off camera I'll fly back to Thunder Bluff. Then on the next episode, we'll turn that in. We'll hearth to Orgrimmar. We'll zap back over to Undercity. We'll turn in the other one. We'll fly back to Hillsbrad. All that's going to take us 15 minutes or so by itself. And then we'll be digging into the final chain here. So we will do Hecular's Revenge, which could take us, like I said, 10 minutes. That could take us an hour. So if that one ends up taking us like an hour, that's going to break this into one more episode. If we get lucky and good RNG, then we'll just roll that in and do the others, and we should be able to get it all in one episode. It's all really going to come down to that Hecular's Rod. And you know what will probably happen is it's probably going to hit us somewhere in the middle, where it is like a half an hour or something, so then we're real splitting hairs at the end, trying to decide, do I need sleep that night before work? Alright. Best in slot. Transmog. Let's see, because they're saying because of the way it looks. It is cool with the spider on the front. It does... I mean, it's a pretty solid item. Pretty cool. Alright, so what we are doing now, this is a very easy quest. We're going to go place this toxic fogger that we got from doing the Blood of the Innocents. I don't know why Blood of the Innocents is what's required to make a poison, but I'm not a alchemist. So, this upcoming weekend... No, I lie. I was going to say this upcoming weekend is a 3-day weekend, but it's not. I think it's the one after. I keep condensing or time warping myself through what is required of me, or what will be coming up in life. But no, I don't know that there's anything. We're still in August. It's the 19th. August is kind of one of those months. So a lot of the times I do this exercise in my head where I try to think like, oh, you know, every month has like a holiday, has something that you're looking forward to, except August. If you live in the U.S. also, this might be different for other countries. I don't know. But yeah, we're really pretty big. I don't know if it's, people kind of joke or whatever. They say this is the Hallmark thing, but maybe it's true. Maybe there's a powerful power of the Hallmark Corporation has created all these holidays through lobbying to politicians. I don't freaking know. It's nice to be able to look forward to something, though, and there's definitely I mean, the whole concept of just even the most basic holidays like the winter solstice or Christmas or whatever, I think persists so much as a social construct because it takes a time of year which is otherwise quite brutal and dark and dreary and turns it to one full of light and joy and expectation from the time that you're a child until the time you're an adult. So I think there is something to be said for that. And I think here's our... So I just followed Questy, but what you're looking for is this airport-looking device. I don't even know that we have to kill anyone when we get to the top. TBH. Oh, we will mount up. We have to kill some babies. I'm just going to go kill them all at once because they're nothing to me. Okay. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Just going to drop everything. This is... just adventure no, that's it. There was just a couple dudes. My fire thing could have killed them. So all you do is then you set the fogger down, and that's it. The quest is over. I guess I don't know what the heck is happening. See if you look like okay, you're fogging their airplane. I think what you're supposed to be doing, like ostensibly on paper, is like attaching that poison to the plane, and then when it flies, they're going to kind of be like carpet bombing themselves with a poison. I'm guessing that's the theory. If you look at the... Yeah, see it says... It's not big enough for a Zeppelin, but maybe a flying machine. Place the toxin there, place it and run. Just weird, like, why do you need to run? Is if you're detonating it immediately, what are you doing? Are you poisoning the plane? There were 2 workers and I killed them to get there, so you're obviously not worried about killing the workers of the airport. Like, it's just kind of weird. Or just don't make it fog when you get there. Just say, like, you're going to attach it, and then the next time that they make a flight, yeah, they're going to be kind of carpet bombing themselves. It's just sort of weird. 552 heal power. I wonder how you even check that out. How can you even... Is that just a stat? Like, because he's adding a certain amount onto heals. Can you just look at damage added from different stats? Maybe. That's probably what it is. Because most of those things are all like, you add this to heals or damage. Alright, so all we're going to do now is fly back to Stone Town, and then we're going to log... Not fly back. We're going to walk back to Sunrock Retreat. Then I'll log. I will fly us back to Thunder Bluff. That's the one thing we'll do off camera, and then on the next episode in a couple days, you will we'll turn that in. And then we'll make our way back over to Hillsbrad to finish off the last, which is technically we're going to be dipping our toes in the Arathi, Alterac, whatever. But remember, we're trying to get to level 39 by the time we finish Thousand Needles, which is the next zone. So I just don't see it happening. Maybe with the difficulty of the quests coming up, maybe we get to 35. Maybe. I don't even... If the amount of time it will take us to grind to get to 35 means we're probably... like we wouldn't finish it in one episode. Which is not... I mean, whatever. It's not the end of the world. We did get the important ones done today. We got the elite Hillsbrad ones done. Everything's within our power now. Goldir's a little bit tricky. All the rest are very doable. We'll get more XP for killing these guys. Wish we were a little bit higher. But, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, when I did this on my own, my playthrough, I was not 39. I was 38. So, chances are we'll be in that ballpark as well as a horde. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching and for tuning in. As always, it's been a pleasure. And I will see everybody on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft.